Sandra Spagnoli ran over his foot.
And this happened earlier this month outside the Beverly Hills post office. KTLA 5's Corrine Winter is live outside a law office in Pasadena with more. Good morning, Corrine.
Hello, good morning to you. And that photographer, Jacob Rogers, says that since this incident occurred last week that he has been unable to return to work, and his attorneys, they provided video of what happened.
If you want to talk, I'd be happy to sit down with you.
You're gonna run. You just ran over my foot. You just ran over my foot.
I did not run over your foot.
Yes, you did.
This location was outside a post office in Beverly Hills when Rogers said he just happened to run into Beverly Hills Police Chief Sandra Spagnoli and approached her to try to interview her on a story his news organization was currently working on involving a Beverly Hills police officer. You can clearly hear the chief in that recording saying she'd be happy to sit down with Rogers at a later time before that alleged altercation occurred. Rogers' legal team is now suing Spagnoli and the city of Beverly Hills for unspecified damages. I asked Rogers what occurred after this edited video was stopped, and he said the chief drove away without checking on him, but a spokesman with Beverly Hills Police, who provided their own surveillance video of this incident, which you'll soon see, said Rogers was offered treatment at the scene by other officials and reportedly refused assistance and later drove himself to the hospital. Rogers says since last Tuesday he's been on crutches and sustained contusions, swelling, and injuries to his foot, unable to work.
We feel that this is just further abuse by this chief of her position of power, and in doing so she affected our client, who has been unable to work and do what he wants to do, which is expose people in positions of power.
It is reprehensible to me that a police chief would have such total disregard for the situation, including our complaints, which we were simply trying to get answers to. And I'm hoping that something happens in terms of change.
This is a surveillance video the city of Beverly Hills provided to KTLA. It's outside that Beverly Hills post office. You see Rogers by the chief's vehicle attempting to interview her. You see that incident occur in question involving his foot. Rogers eventually walks away. The chief remains at the scene until another police officer arrives. A Beverly Hills spokesman said the chief called for additional police officers when, quote, the individual became increasingly agitated and hostile, and did so after trying to defuse the situation by politely ending the conversation. And added in this statement you're seeing now, she has expressed confidence that she did so carefully and did not injure this individual in any way. If we receive information that suggests further inquiry is warranted, we will act accordingly. That's the latest in South Pasadena. Corrine Winter, KTLA 5 News. We'll send it back to you now in the studio.
Corrine, thank you. Also this morning, Hawthorne